Well, baby, first fight in almost a year inside the cage. Yes, first of all, what have you been up to the last sort of 8 or 9 months?
I've been definitely heavy in fight camp. I've been training, mostly wrestling, grappling, and a bit of striking as well. Camp has been really good. As usual, it's hard, but hard work always pays off when you work hard. So yeah, I'm really excited that it's come to the fight week. That's for sure.
So XFC 71 in Brisbane this weekend against Annie Thatcher, who I believe is 2-1. She's got a submission on her win, a knockout on her win, and a submission loss as well. What do you make of her as an opponent?
I think she's a good opponent for me to fight. I know that she's come from also a Muay Thai and boxing background, and she's been doing a lot of work on the ground. So I believe she's similar to me, like, getting into the sport, and but I believe that it's going to be a really good fight between me and her. She's fiery. She brings it. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
How have you found, I guess, trying to make that transition into MMA from that background? Like, what's been the hardest part for you?
It will definitely be the energy, because like wrestling for the first time was really overwhelming. So just getting used to grappling and getting grapple fit with everybody, and also all the jiu-jitsu that was really hard to get into, but I'm in the right place for it. So I've been working hard, and yeah, I think it's going to be a good fight.
You mentioned you're a boxing background. I don't know if a lot of people know that you fought at MSG against Michaela Meyer, who's obviously gone on to do very good things. You recently-ish fought against Miyamoto as well.
Yes.
I feel like your hands are going to be kind of at the fore in this fight.
Yes, I believe my hands is going to be a good game changer for this fight. But I'm also going to be open to grappling as well a lot more. Last few fights I haven't really got on my flow in the cage. And training always all good, like getting into it and being beast mode, but getting in a cage I still feel like I'm a beginner, and my presence isn't as ferocious as I'd like it to be. So because it's mixed martial arts, so I'm now exploring a new sport, coming from the bottom and working my way. So sorry, what was the question? Can you cut that one off?
No, that was a good answer.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, that was a good answer. Quite interesting. Like you say, like go beast mode here, and then in the cage, it's a little bit harder to find it. Like what is it about getting into the cage that I guess makes it harder, or that you can't just immediately go bang beast mode?
It's hard. There's a lot of things. It would definitely be for the start. It would definitely be me in my own mind and my own barriers about it, because it's a sport. But hands down, if it was a scrap, like just a normal scrap, and someone tried to take me on, I'd definitely be like in on it, which has got me in trouble in the past. But it's just, I think the look is different from boxing and kickboxing. Like, they're a lot more lower, there's a lot more things to be aware of, like the grappling. So if I do go hard off the hands, I do know that I will also be have to be aware for the grapple, for being taken down. But in saying that, I have been working a lot of grappling, and I think my defense is a lot more stronger this time around.
I guess, like when you get in the cage, are you immediately thinking about, okay, I maybe can't overcome it too hard or else I get taken down? Like, I guess the other side of that is how do you not do that? Like, how do you just go, I'll just do my thing, I know what I have to do, and I'll cross every other barrier when it shows up?
Oh, 100%. I've been working a lot with Eugene with the game plan, and not always like looking to get fit or get stronger. I'm definitely a lot more strategic in my training with Eugene and the coaches here. I'm really grateful to have them to kind of talk to and open up to. as well in this camp. So we've been working really well together to dominate in this fight. So yeah,
Over the last sort of year, I know you've been doing a little bit of boxing for Samoa, trying to get to the Olympics. So you fell just a little bit short of that mark. But what was that experience like going to compete?
Oh, it was awesome. It was such a good experience. I fell short with Australia. She ended up winning gold. And it was only the gold medalists for the competition that was able to go to the Olympics. So there's retrials in Thailand coming up, but overall I really enjoyed the experience. I was honoured to represent Samoa, which is also where my parents are from, and yeah, no, it was awesome. It was such a good experience. Different island, like different sort of environment compared to what I'm used to on the island. So yeah, but it was fun.
In terms of, I guess, Olympic style amateur boxing, like how different was that for you?
That was really different. There was a big point system difference. Like I'm used to just punching off damage all the time in boxing. That's my style, and I like to get on there. But with amateur, it's very rangy, and they just like rack up the points. I was also confused myself because I landed some really good damaging shots, and it was really close, but I wasn't busy enough. I was not busy enough for that fight. So yeah, I lost to I forgot her name. I think it was Sarah. Yeah.
Do you learn anything from, I guess, going through a tournament like that you can take into the professional realm, be it MMA, be it boxing, be it Muay Thai?
Yeah, no, definitely. Muay Thai boxing, pro boxing and amateur there's so much I could take in my MMA game. Now it's time for me to turn it up and show them with a lot more experiences and a lot more growth in those times, because I have lost a couple of my fights in MMA, and I'm definitely ready to come back stronger this time around. Yeah.
Knowing that Annie has a submission on her record, and I believe the last loss was by submission, is that something like you got a point to prove there, or?
I think if we went on the ground, I think that I've done enough to prepare for her. My defense again has gone a lot more stronger this time around than my other couple of fights. So I see it as a threat, but I also see that I'm also a threat to her as well. So looking forward to being on the ground and standing up with her. Yeah, I'm excited for it.
I guess that's the thing in this sport, right? You have to see yourself as the threat, and
yeah,
the opponent has to deal with you.
Yes. Oh, for sure. Like there's been times in my career, because I've been doing it for so long, where I learned so much, but then I also have so much more questions about the fight game that we love and work ourselves hard for. But at the end of the day, she bleeds, I bleed. She has 2 legs, I have 2 legs, we have 2 fists, and yeah, we just gotta fight, really. It sounds simple, but like I've been doing it for so long, I'm ready to just fight.
That's a beautiful summary. I love that.
Yeah.
In terms of, I guess, the weekend's card, Aaron Toe is obviously fighting as well. Rory O'Keefe from Shurikens. There's a nice little Kiwi contingent going over for yourself, and I guess Aaron as well, being in the gym. Just how has that been over the last couple of weeks as he kind of ramped towards game day?
Yeah, no, oh man, Aaron, everyone loves Aaron, just his mana, his strength, his skill. He's such a good person for me to look up to, plus his body type, he's short and he's a real stocky man. So it's an absolute honour and pleasure to train alongside Aaron, and I think we're going to be a really strong and a strong duo for this. And is there another New Zealander that's going?
Yeah, Rory O'Keefe, so he comes over at Shuriken. I think he's
awesome.
fighting for an amateur title.
Oh, awesome. I think, yeah, go the Kiwis. Yeah. At the end of the day, I know we're all different gyms, but it's us versus Australia, and I have full belief we're going to dominate this weekend. Yeah.
I guess just last of all, after this fight, have you kind of thought about what your plan is for the year in terms of, do you want to focus on MMA? Do you want to get back in the boxing ring? Is it maybe Muay Thai? Like,
Yeah.
what's the plan for you?
So the plans for me is because I do a lot of other codes as well, like Muay Thai boxing, and then I have written a calendar from now to December, and there is a few boxing stuff that I want to retrial in Thailand and see how that goes. I mean, if I don't make it, then sweet, I'll just go back to the other. But kickboxing, I haven't done it in a while. I just coach. I've been coaching at Smack Gym for about 5 years now. So yeah, I'm coaching. I still love Muay Thai, really love Muay Thai. But wherever it takes me, I'm down to do boxing, Muay Thai, or MMA. But I'm hoping to get on the world stage in either code. And yeah, to be able to do it as a living, that'll be a dream.
I know I said that was the
Absolute
last
dream.
one, but I have another one. You just
Yeah.
mentioned you're coaching at Smack Gym.
Yeah.
For yourself as a fighter, how beneficial is it being a coach as well, and I guess seeing the sport from a completely different lens?
It's it has its challenges, but it's also such a rewarding role to have in the gym. But it also makes me accountable of my actions in and out of the gym as well. Like even with training, if I train hard, then I've got nothing to kind of like then I got to back it up with my fighters. Meaning, like, if I train hard, then I'm showing them how to train. You know, so it has kind of changed the way I've thought as a athlete. Before I used to kind of like be like everyone else, you know, just happy to go training here and there. But now, if I don't push as hard, I'm always like, then who am I to be a coach if I can't push 110% beyond push? Then I could teach them how to do it, and then I'll make them the best fighters they can be. So it does have its blessings about it.
So
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that.
Yeah,
All
cool.
the best for this weekend.
Thank
Hope you. Come
you.
back with that W.
Thank you very much. Can I please give a shout out to
Go for it.
my girl Kai Hustlers? Thank you so much, Frankie, for the beautiful meals. I've definitely shredded a lot since then, and feeling strong. So thank you so much for the meals. Yeah, cool.